It's time for your weekly vocabulary review before you take your test over on the McGraw-Hill app. So let's take a look at our very first word. It's the word packet. Packet. And a packet is a small package. Like the packages that are shown here, these are seed packets. And that's the kind of packet that was talked about in our story, the garden stories. Which packet of seeds would you choose? And that's a question, right? Which packet of seeds would you choose? That's got a question mark at the end. The next word is fertilizes. And fertilizes means to give nutrients that make plants able to grow. My dad fertilizes each tree after he plants them. And that's what you see in the picture here. They are spreading some fertilizer out. So just like you need fruits and vegetables and proteins and all those things to help make you grow, plants need things that help them to grow. And that fertilizer helps give them what they need. So you fertilize the soil to help make plants grow. The next word is lessons. Lessons. Now, lessons are something that are learned, taught, or studied. And the lessons that were taught in Aesop's fables were the ones that were in our story this week. And Aesop's fables teach us lessons about life. Taught some of the lessons were not to make fun of someone, not to be mean or to be flexible. Remember, the reeds were flexible and didn't fall over in the windstorm. So those were some of the lessons about life that Aesop's fables taught us. The next word is bramble. Bramble is a bush with thorns. And you can see the pokey little thorns right there, the little prickles. Now, my shirt got caught on the bramble bush. This was an easy sentence for me to think of because I used to pick blackberries with my uncle, and blackberry bushes have brambles on them that will stick you, and your shirt or your shorts will get caught on a bramble bush if you're not very careful. The next word is wetland, a wild, watery place where water-loving plants and animals live. And there's a picture of a wetland. Frogs and fish are animals that live in a wetland. Guess what else lives in a wetland? Reeds, right? Reeds, a certain type of tall grass that usually grow in wet areas. They usually grow in wetlands. There are several types of reeds growing in the pond. So you can see these tall grasses, they are reeds. This particular reed is called a cattail. Do you see those little brown parts coming up off them? Those are called cattail reeds. Exhibit, something shown, such as in a museum or at a fair. Now, I don't know if you've ever thought about it this way, but zoos are a type of museum because they help you learn about all kinds of different animals. And at the zoo, the kangaroo walkabout is my favorite exhibit. That's my favorite thing to go to see. The next word is olives, a small oily fruit of a certain tree. That certain tree is an olive tree, right? And there are different kinds of olive trees and different kinds of olives, and some of them are shown here. I love to eat black olives on my pizza. I also like to eat green olives on my pizza too. I just like olives. And the last word that we had is the word fig. Now, fig is a sweet fruit with many seeds that grow in warm places on a certain small tree. Well, that certain small tree is a fig tree. And you can see the picture. This is a whole fig back here. And then you can see the inside of the fig. That's a lot of seeds that are there right in the middle. And just like with any fruit, you can make a jam or a jelly out of it. I don't usually eat it just like on a biscuit or a piece of toast, but I do use it to cook, to season things with. Sometimes fig, I use some fig jelly to make a certain kind of chicken that I make. I helped my grandma make fig jelly. So you can, this is a certain type of fruit. Well, that's it for our vocabulary words this week. So you're probably ready to head over to the McGraw-Hill app and take your weekly reading test.